Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode with me. This is Brittany Botswana checking in with another episode, guys. Welcome back to the podcast, my podcast family. To you all that are listening, I pray that you are having an amazing weekend. It's Saturday where I am. It has been a very, very busy, interesting weekend for me, but I am so grateful and I'm so thankful to be able to enjoy this weekend. Okay. If you are listening to this episode on my YouTube channel, go ahead and share, like, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And do not forget to turn on your notifications, because every time I drop a new video or a podcast, you will be able to get notifications to tune in to whatever I am bringing to you all on that day. Okay. As I said before, to my YouTube family, my YouTube channel is all about motivation and inspiring you and encouraging you. I am building a community where we are like family, and we have a tree of communication. We have a tree of healing. We have a tree of growth and development with kingdom connections and getting us closer to the kingdom of God. Okay. So go ahead, like, share, and subscribe with your family and your friends. I'm a life coach. I coach others on how to walk in their freedom despite life setback, past pain, and trauma. So guys, make sure you always check in for some new content from me, because you're going to get everything that you need for your spirit, for your mind, your soul, and to help you get to the next level to your life. Okay. So I wanted to go ahead and introduce myself and get that out there to you all so that you can share this, because it's about to be a brand new season. It is a new season, as we already know, because fall is here. Right? So fall is here, but there's going to be some new seasons and some new things taking place in your life. Just like the season is changing, your season is about to change. You're about to get ready to walk into something that's going to be so fulfilling that you wasn't even like expecting it. So get ready to go ahead and be prepared to expect good things to happen to you in this new season. You know, I said before, we have seasons throughout the whole year. We have spring, we have fall, we have summer, we have winter. But now is the time for us to prepare in the new season. For fall is here and winter is approaching as well. We have to get ready to receive what God has for us in our new season, because what is for us will be for us, and nothing and no one can stop that. Okay. So I wanted to go ahead and encourage somebody and let them know that this new season is about to be your level up season. This new season is about to be overflowing with blessings, overflowing with prosperity, overflowing with so much encouragement, so much shifting in a positive way. Your children is going to be blessed. Your home is going to be blessed. Your marriages are going to be blessed. I speak that over somebody's life right now, that whatever it is that you're going through, whatever situation that looks so ugly, that looks sloppy, that God is about to turn that thing around for you, and it's going to make your head spin. The devil think he got you, but he ain't got you. The devil think he got his foot on your neck. Oh no, he don't. You just keep pushing. You keep speaking positively over your life every single day. You wake up every day and you command your day. You command your day every single day. This is the day that the Lord has made. You shall be glad and rejoice in it. You are God's beloved daughter. You are God's beloved son. So it is time in your new season to walk in exactly what God says about you. Okay. So I wanted to let you know that Holy Spirit just literally led me to that. It's a new season. You go ahead and you soak it up and you walk in it. Okay. You walk in it. So for tonight's message, I wanted to let you know that you need to protect your gift. Protect your gift by all means necessary. And what does that mean, Brittany? That means that everybody in this world has a gift. Some of us have tapped into it. Some of us have not tapped into it. And for the ones who know what our gift is, you have to protect that. You have to protect yourself regardless. Whether you know what your gift is, whether you don't know what your gift is, you should always guard your mind, guard your heart, because whatever you let inside of your circle and whatever you let in your space and your environment, it will influence it in a negative way or a positive way. So you always got to protect yourself. You always got to protect your mind. And just moving on with protecting your gift, when you've tapped into the knowledge of what your gift is, what God has put in you, your purpose, you have to protect that. You have to protect that. You have to know that you cannot be around certain people. You cannot be around certain environments. You cannot watch everything. You can't consume the wrong things too much because it will stray you away from your purpose. It will send you on a path that is not led to the purpose that God has for you. So you have to make sure that you protect your gift. And let me also add this. You also need to move in silence. When you have discovered your gift and you're trying to develop your gift, you try to develop the skill and whatever it is that God has blessed you with, whether it's cooking, whether it's a speaker, if you are a cosmetologist, if you are a realtor, if you have your own business as having a business as a cleaner, if you have a car washing business, if you're a writer, whatever it is that God shows you, like, this is what you are called to do. This is what I put you here on earth to do, right? Whenever you have tapped into that, do not go around announcing your moves to everybody. You need to develop your gift. You need to work on it. And when I say develop, that means you have to constantly work on it. So if you're a writer, you'll be doing a lot of writing. You know, if you're a speaker, you'll start speaking. You'll start off maybe with a podcast or a YouTube channel. You don't always have to voice every move that you make to people that you know or even people that you don't know. And the reason why I say this is because people sometimes will talk us out of that very thing that God has called us to do. Whenever he has shown you your purpose and revealed to you what you are here to do, you begin to talk to people. They will start to talk you out of what God himself, your creator, has called you to do. They'll start telling you negative things. You can't do this. You can't do that. No, I don't think you're going to make money about this. I don't think you're going to make money. And the key thing is that it's not about money. It's about serving your gift. It's about giving the gift that God has given you, because that's what we're supposed to do anyways. The money will come. Everything else will come after that. But it's all about serving. It's all about giving. And that alone is fulfilling. That makes you, when you serve your gift and you serve the purpose that God has given you, that will make you feel like the richest man or woman on earth. Because you're giving, you're making a difference. You're in an influence. You're making an impact. You're changing lives and minds. That's powerful. So people will try to talk you out of doing something because they don't see it happening. They don't see no money being made. They don't see you surviving off of that. They don't see the purpose in it. And that's okay, because they're not supposed to see the purpose. It's not their job to see the purpose. The only person that can see that purpose is you. The only person and the only people that can see that, there's nobody else can see it but you. It's a vision. It's a vision that God gives you, that he implants in you, and he shows it to you. He reveals it to you. And now you know that that's where you want to be. He has given you a highlight of what it looks like. He has given you little glimpses and glams of little sneak peeks of this is what it is that I have for you. So then when you start meditating on the vision that God gives you, when you start meditating on the gift that he gives you, your mind will continue to focus and think on that. But then the greatest thing begins to happen. Your body starts to flow that way. You start changing up. You start switching. You start doing things a little different because you know now you have a purpose here. You know now that the vision that God has for you, and it looks very good to you, and you like it. It makes you feel happy in the inside. So what happens? Your body begins to flow. You have to meditate on the gift. You have to protect the gift. And you also have to develop the gift. And when I say this, once again, we're going to go through these 3 points again. You discover your gift first. God will show it to you. You ask God, what is my gift? What is my purpose here on earth? He begins to show it to you. Then he's going to give you the vision for it. He's like, okay. So then you start to develop it. But before you even start developing it, please continue to talk to God about your purpose here on earth. Continue to talk about it with him. Consult with him and discuss this with him. But at the same time, don't tell nobody. You cannot tell no one. And you have to protect your gift at all times. You have to protect your mind, your spirit, but you also have to protect your gift. You got to protect your gift, because people are looking to talk you out of that very good thing that God has for you. A lot of people don't want to see you win. You have people that do, you have people you don't, but until you know and you got yourself aligned and where you're trying to go and the vision that he has for you, you start putting in the work. You start putting in the work every day, being consistent, being persistent every day, being dedicated to it, just giving it your all every single day. You still reading books, you still journaling, you still praying, you still developing yourself, you're still healing. So all of that in one, you have to protect that because you want to make sure that you don't get caught up in any type of thing that's going to hold you back from the purpose that has been revealed to you by God himself, your creator. You got to protect that. You got to protect that from the naysayers, the negative people, people, even the people in your family, because they haven't done something like that. They don't feel like you can do it. I think that's the most craziest thing. They'll be like, oh, yeah, I don't know who told her that. What's she trying to do that at? What? Like, no. And it's so unfamiliar to them. And it's going to be because they're so familiar with doing the same thing over and over again. Whether that's sitting around talking about people, whether it's sitting around watching TV and sleeping all day long. No. Or just constantly being in a poverty mindset. You don't want to have that poverty mindset. What is a poverty mindset? That doesn't mean money-wise. It means knowledge and having key principles from God, having the knowledge and the material that you need to survive and to walk in life so that you can have a solid foundation. So somebody in your family may not even be used to what God has shown you. And you will know that more than anybody else because you will see how they're living. You will see the repetition. You will see the constant generational things that's going on in your family. And they're not going to see it the way you do. They're not going to see it the way you do. So you have to keep your mind focus on the goal. You got to keep your mind focused on the gift. Set you some goals for your gift, how you're going to reach that purpose, how you want to monetize it and everything. You have to protect that because once again, not even just your family, you have people like your friends, even strangers that will tell you, no, don't do it like that. No, don't do it like this. You have to be quiet, move in silence and get to work. Get to work. Now, am I saying not to seek someone to help you with it? Of course not. Of course not. You can talk to professionals and, someone at your church, or if you have therapy, it's nothing wrong with that. But you have to be very mindful and very careful because I have learned, this is one thing that I learned. When you first find your purpose, it's in the baby stages. It's very new to you. It's very small, and then on top of that, it's new. It's like I said, it's new to you. So then you have to figure out, well, how am I'm going to do this, right? This is who I am, wow. So you have to take the time to accept and receive like, wow, this is what I'm here to do. So it's new to you. It won't just be new to your family or your friends. It'll also be new to you as well. So you got to take that time to receive it, to groom it, to shape it, to mold it into what you see fit for your life and how God wants it to be worked out for you. We get caught up sometimes, man. We just want to talk to everybody. We want to tell everybody everything because we get so excited. And I know that is it's okay. I get it. I understand it because we're human. I'm sitting on this podcast tonight to tell you that I have done it as well. I have went all out and about trying to say, oh, look, this is what God has said. This is what I know. This is what has been shown. This and this and that. No. Be quiet, girl. Be quiet. Don't tell nobody. Just get to work and ride it out. Find your wave and ride it out. Ride it out. How can you develop your gift? Think about ways that you can develop your gift. Whatever it is that God has revealed to you, start thinking about those ways of how can I develop this gift? And if you don't know what it is, begin to ask God, show me my purpose here on earth. God, what did you put me here on earth to do? Because I know it's got to be something more than what I'm doing. You could be sitting right now at home watching Lifetime all day, watching Netflix all day, in your bed with peanuts and cookies and ice cream and popcorn and everything else, chips, and just sitting there all day long and just like, well, okay, this is my life. No. That God has more for you. It's more for you to do. It's more for you to see. It's more for you to achieve. You got to believe that. You got to accept that, and you got to start searching for the gift, and you got to protect your gift. And I'm not saying hide. I'm not saying, oh, I can't tell nobody. No. Let me say this here. 2 things I want to say. Your gift will make room for you. That's number one. Number two, people will see what your gift is when it's time. When you have developed yourself and developed the gift all at the same time, it will be revealed to them in due time, in due season. Let your work speak for itself. Let your gift speak for itself. Let your fruit speak for itself. The Bible says you can tell a tree by the fruit it bears. So you don't even have to open up your mouth. All they got to do is just see the fruit falling all off you. Apples and oranges and bananas and grapes and everything. You got fruit. You have fruit. That's all that needs to be shown and seen. It's the fruit. And once again, if you do not know what your gift is, this is the season and the time to start asking God, show me my purpose and my gifts that you have put on the inside of me. And some of us have more than one gift. I believe all of us have more than one gift. We do. We all have more than one gift. We all do. And you have one. So I want to motivate you right now and let you know that you have a gift. You serve purpose here on earth. So if you feeling like I'm a nothing, there's nothing special about me. I don't have. Yes, you do. We all do. And I know that the most fulfilling thing that we can do is serve it. The most fulfilling thing that we can do is serve our gift. Serve it. My grandmother, before she passed away, I think it was a week ago, I was in my kitchen. And I was cooking. I said, my grandmother, again, she passed away. I was thinking about gifts and my gifts and my purpose. And I realized that, wow, my grandmother had more than one gift. She could sing and she could cook. She had two gifts. She could cook and she could sing. And she operated in both of her gifts before she left this world. She would sing at people, she had her own choir and everything with my uncle. She was able to sing at funerals and weddings and things. She was able to cater for weddings. She was able to cater for her church. She was able to, cater for funerals and different parties and events. That's what she loved it. She got lost in it. She got so lost in it. Yes, she charged people, of course, you monetize your gifts, but for her, it wasn't even about the money. It was never about the money. Now that I look back, it was never about, let me see how much money I can make off of this. No, she did it because she loved it. And you know what? It showed. It showed in her work that she enjoyed singing, that she enjoyed serving people their food and being able to cater to people. She loved that. She got lost in it. And you want to know why she got lost in it? Because the most fulfilling reward, the greatest reward, is to know that you are giving something to someone and you're making a difference. And then people come back and say, thank you for that meal. Thank you for giving me that food. I appreciate you for coming and serving here and making plates for people who are in need. That's the greatest reward. I'm telling y'all, because it's you. It's a part of who you are. It's a part of who you are, like you're being your authentic self. So that's why I say you have to protect the gift, because that's who you are. That's your true divine self that nobody but God made you and created you to do. That's what he put you here on earth to do. And it's who you are. So in order for you to protect that, in order for you to be that, in order for you to walk in your divine self and walk in your divine purpose and to be your authentic self, you have to protect that. You don't have to speak on it. And I'm not telling you got to hide it for the rest of your life. No. The more you operate in it, the more you walk in it, the more you serve it, the more you give it, people will see that for themselves. You're going to let your work speak for itself. The money, the fame, or whatever you want to call it, it will come. So when people say you can't do this, you can't do that, that ain't possible. Yes, it is possible, because I'm already doing it and I'm already walking in it. I'm already walking in it. That is where you get your true fulfillment. It's being you. And being you is your purpose and your gift. That is who you are. So walk in it, embrace it, and serve it. I love you guys so much. I have enjoyed you, and I will check back in with you later. Have a good weekend.